Hey, what's going on, guys? That was The Middle of the Road by the Pretenders. I can already see dropped a few frames. Which is disturbing because I literally just unplugged and replugged in my router, so you can send me clips there. Shoot it to me on Discord and I'll check it out when I'm done streaming. But anyway, I went in. I don't want window capture. I want window capture. I went in and figured out this time-lapse mod. So hopefully it works. I was able to grab a few screenshots. Get some music going here. That's loud. Okay, again. So I'm hopeful that there we go. Hopeful that it works. We'll see. You went to play Fallout 4 and the audio is horrible in surround? Really? I wouldn't really know. What's going on, Dr. Nick? This music is from Fallout 3. I'm not sure where, but if you could call this music, I guess it's kind of more ambient noise clips. So you should see every once in a while it'll freeze up for like a second and then pop over here. Oh, it's the launcher. Oh, I didn't even know the launcher had music. Oh, geez. It'll pop up over here and say screenshot taken. And my hope is that, excuse me, at the end of the night, I can pop all those pictures through FFmpeg and just make a time lapse. Super simple. Also, yeah, this is main menu now. I know that. I have this set up. Excuse me, I got like something in my throat. I have it set up where the music's being piped in from a second computer, and again through the power of FFmpeg, literally 30 seconds it takes. That's all it takes for me to switch the audio tracks to a second audio track that I'm making in OBS, which is just my voice and the game, no ambient music. So, nope, there's a screenshot right there. So while you guys hear the music on the stream, YouTube won't. Excuse me. I definitely stuck in my throat. YouTube won't, but I'm gonna try and include some links to the songs that were played. So if the one person who watches on YouTube can just push play. How is this volume-wise? Is this okay? It's a little loud for me, but that's okay because I would prefer it to be a little louder than not loud. I don't need to hear myself. Let me put it that way. You guys need to hear me. But yeah, if do stop by and maybe check out the YouTube one when it comes out and see how the time lapse turns out. I'll try and include it even if it does look kind of shitty. The only reason I won't include it is if it doesn't actually work. This music doesn't quite fit, but I don't remember if cruise obeys signals. I'm gonna assume it does, but I don't actually know. Yeah, there's a literally just a couple hour video, excuse me, of all the non-radio music, so I don't get hit with the copyright ones. But if I'm gonna pull it out later, then does it really matter? I don't know. I haven't reconciled whether it's worth it to still do no, like, you know, professional copywritten music. You know, obviously video games are professional, but that being said, oh my god, let me tell you, the one VOD that I lost the other day got hit for about 15 to 20 songs on Twitch. All got muted, which means when I pushed it to YouTube, they were all muted. And they were all video game things. Oh my god, yes, I'm dropping frames really bad, yeah. Let me try and reboot my router, hang on. Alright. I think we're back, yes? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, no. Yes, okay, good. Welcome back. That's how long it takes to reboot my router. A long time. A lot longer than I'm comfortable with, actually. Alright, we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully, the second reset of the day makes it work. I think I have a... I don't have a box for these. Huh? That being said, now it says I've dropped 0 frames in the last minute or two, so... So who knows? You never know. Anyway, oh, there's a game that I think came out either today or it's coming out tomorrow. That night one. Oh, I wish I remember the name of it. Give me 1 second to look it up. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, Kingdom Come. Yeah. It looks interesting. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like it'll be a bitch to play, like, and play well, you know? It's like the top streamed right now, is it? Nice. Oh, because I was in the intersection. Interesting. I mean, I guess how it's supposed to be, but I don't know. It looks interesting, but it looks like it would be difficult. It looks like a difficult game. Good. I'm glad, Clark. What's going on, Emma? How are you doing today? How's your back doing? You know what you could do? You can report them and have Twitch looked into it directly, because that'll help. No, Emma's. I mean, has your back been acting up? I mean, how's your back? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, we'd have a weird fucking number. What if I combine the outer two? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You've got scoliosis, do you? I know a few people with that. That's alright. I've got shit wrong with me too, so. You had lower back? You fell. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but. Is that all I. Oh my god, I just went down there to get other stuff. I should have gotten that as well. Well, hopefully it doesn't hurt for too long. Yeah, I don't know. My back's just, you know how like when you sit wrong and it aches. That's how it's been forever. I gotta go see the chiropractor. What's bothering me today is my stomach. Oh, excuse me. I wonder. Hang on. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I once took a dive down a staircase in the middle of winter and got myself good, so I feel the pain. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was not nearly as fun as they advertise it to be. There's a dark bruise on you. I'm sorry again. I shouldn't laugh, but. Do I only have 2 rails left? Okay, this will be good. Good. Perfect. The dark side. Oh, God. I have a picture somewhere from when I fell on those staircases. Yeah, you pretty much your half of your ass just turns blue. That's exactly what I had. Don't kill me, train. Tried to set up a workshop in the interior of the vertebrate body making because why not? But none of the placeable objects collided with any of the interior. So what? They just stayed there, like when the when it moved, or did they just fall to the ground, or I don't know if I know what that means. Oh, I've got red belts in my car. Shit. You laughed like a maniac. Oh, well, yeah. I guess it's better to laugh than to cry. Oh, okay, pass through walls. Okay. I'm gonna be dumb for a minute. Perfect. guess it could be worse. I mean, people fracture like bones and shit from falling, so. I think I can do that, right? Have my blocks divide up. Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah, it's blue. Okay, cool. You don't want a fractured coccyx. Defeats the burst of workshops, so you scrapped it. Yeah. What's going on, Zaka? How you doing? You went to get your data? You weren't even working out? Oh, boy. You fractured. That's a big... There's a big crack in your butt. Alright, let's finish up this outpost. I have to, like, figure out my back stuff, because anytime my back gets out of whack, my legs tingle, which I know is, like, a bad thing. Not tingle, but, like, my left leg feels, like, numb, like, achy. Generally not what you want. Usually. Yeah, usually. You know? Hey, it's going on, Prime. Generally avoid things like that, yeah. An inch from your tailbone? Yeah, dude, that's where you get in trouble. That's where you get in big trouble. I remember, like, playing football, American football. Like, you specifically have a tailbone pad to prevent you from getting hit on the tailbone. Like, you specifically have a pad that sits on your ass to prevent that from happening. A protective pad, not, you know. Yeah, thank you, Hootie. Alright. I don't think I actually want to do it like that. I want to do this. We've been having this problem at work, and it's not, I guess it's not really a problem, but yesterday and today, I looked into one of the lecture halls to find a shit ton of flyers all over the place. And I'm not talking like, oh yeah, someone put 8 flyers in there, like hundreds of flyers. Like, spend 15 minutes picking them up, and there's a 10-minute class change. Like, you know what I mean? There's 10 minutes between classes. No, flyers, like advertisements. And it's been a real pain. Like Oh, your dad owns the gym. Well, that makes a little more sense. Not necessarily businessmen. I mean, one was an advertisement for a tutoring service, which has had some like not shady, but like where nobody's sure if he actually has a permit. Like last semester, he didn't have a permit, so he was basically like illegally charging people for tutoring. And this semester he's supposed to have one, but we're not sure he does. But like all this other shit. And then the other one was for like fucking some like Save the Elephants campaign or something, which like or you know helping out overseas or something, which you know is a cool cause, but A, you just printed up hundreds of sheets of paper that you're wasting, and B, you can't leave them in a class. There's a class there. They need the space. They need tabletops. They need clean. You know, they need to be clean. They can't be shuffling around papers for you know an hour before class or whatever shit. So it's just like, oh man, I the salt, you know. Oh fuck, I got the wrong one. Can I look at all? I mean, the flyers are advertisements for the people, so it's not like I need to do that. I literally have their contact info because they put it in the flyer. So usually what we do is give them a warning. We email them or call them or whatever contact we get and say, hey, you know, you're allowed to put stuff around campus up on the designated bulletin boards that we have for people to post stuff. Please do not leave them in classrooms. And if they keep doing it, we report it to the police. Littering. Simple. But, you know, it's just a pain. Just the pain. Just the facts, man. I just got a good idea. What if I had these boxes feed something like right here that I could just autofill this? That would be convenient. See your dad and go on Judge Judy. They probably don't have Judge Judy over there. Yeah, Judge Judy sounds like a uniquely American experience. If I had to say yes or no to that, or choose a country, I guess. I mean, obviously it's filmed in America, but like, I can't imagine it going over anywhere else. How would I know who's littering? Whoever's distributing those flyers, basically. In practice, they'd be littering because they're not allowed to put them there, I think is the reasoning. Whether or not that is the reasoning, like actually, you know, I don't know, but it's like civil court, yeah. I mean, yeah, the cases obviously wouldn't be foreign, but like, you know, do they broadcast it overseas just for entertainment? But I feel like that's, you know, like an American drama kind of thing. You know, I don't know. Please don't kill me, trains. Wait. Gotta be careful here. See, why is that? Why is this one not going? Is it because I'm here? No, that's green. Why is it on manual? What? I don't get why some of these trains are going on manual. Oh, fuck. I should not have went. I should have just backed up when I had the chance. Every country has their own Judge Judy. You think so? And the bot's not going to do this. Hello, bots. You're in my inventory, bots. I don't get the bots. Okay. Whatever. Is that the simplest way to solve this puzzle? What's going on, Bagel? How are you? I mean, I guess it's the most easiest. All right, don't have to worry about any of that stuff coming in. All right. Oh, I didn't grab what I need. Son of a bitch. There was a reason I was going down here. I didn't grab what I needed to make stations. Boom. If I use a vertebrate, why would you want the birds? Build it legit, or would you use a cheat option if there's one available? Little sleepy. I think it would honestly depend on if the materials were on hand or not. Like, you know, if it cost a real lot and I didn't have the materials I needed, I probably would just be like, eh. If I had the materials, I'd probably be like, all right, I'll build it. You know what I mean? Fuck, I didn't want to go this way, but... Wait, it's not what I want to do. Lowy base. Not really far into it. Yeah, she option to make it one console command. Oh, nice. Shit, this isn't where I wanted to go. I'm busy reading chat. Well, I guess I could test the new turnaround I built. It works. I turned around. Yeah, that might be for the best. Just, you know, so it's easy to get early on if I want to get it. I don't know. I gotta like get back into that game too, because you know, VR and all that shit. It's not where I wanted to go again. Yeah, dude, stuff like that could be hard, losing weight and all that. It's a pain, you know. you do as much as you can to like get things going, and you find out like, oh, I didn't lose anything. Okay. It's a bit of a pain. Okay, so let's see. I think I built this way too close to do what I want to do. Oops. Do this. And we can do that. Do that. In fact, you know what? Well, all right. Tell her I said hello. Feel better. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I think she caught like goat fever or something. All right, let's finish this up. Be a little bit of a... Well, maybe it won't be a slower loading one. May be able to, Work some magic in here. Alright, I don't know what's up with the fucking bots. The bots are gonna make this a pain in the ass. Alright, we gotta figure out why the bots aren't doing anything, because that's really... Robots, no! They're going to fly off to the roboport. Great. Now I have none. Should have seen that one coming. They're on strike? No. They're not allowed to. It's not in their contract. Oh man, I'm looking for a Starfinder podcast if you know one that you can recommend. But I was listening to one today. Oh boy, let me tell you. I listened to episode I guess -100 of this podcast. And I was not impressed. It wasn't labeled -1, but it was like... That was before 0, so I can't imagine what else it could be, logically. Let's see. There. That to there. That to there. That to there. Oops. That to there. That to there. Reverse it. Cool. I got nothing against people, doing their thing and doing a podcast, but if you're trying to be a professional podcast and you walk in with, was that like you walk in with like fucking like using shitty Discord, mics that you're recording on one computer and people are like talking over each other and skipping and like ugh. I also didn't like one of the guys' voices, so. Is this why they wouldn't place anything? Because they were all delivering fucking wood that they chopped down? What was -1 like? It wasn't actually labeled -1, but it was like I said, the episode before 00, which they labeled. So you tell me what episode number that is, but they were pretty much just talking about how they're gonna play Starfinder and be the new best podcast. And I mean, yeah, have ambitions, dude, but don't mess it up. What a terrible thing to say. Just a word of advice. Don't fuck up. So if I do this, the bots are responding, okay? Because I want to actually move this up. after I just built it all. What do you think? Can I do it right here? No. Definitely gonna need to just put it exactly where it was. If I do this. Spaghetti solutions for your otherwise boring life. Hmm. All right. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, don't sound bad when you make your podcast. It's literally an audio only format, so don't fuck it up. And I get it, their players weren't like close by. I think they said they were in like 3 or 4 different states, but still. Maybe you don't do that? Or, you know, figure out a better way to do it? I don't know. Personal opinion. I've got many. None are good. Your fruit is big. That sounds like a personal problem there, partner. Actually, hang on. Hold up. You know, play Shadow of the Colossus. I hear that one's good. Did a live stream using the telephone as the mic. People do that, dude. People do it. Don't condone it, but people do it. An office phone. Oh, even better. Get that crusty old analog sound, you know? People pay a lot of money to get analog sounding mics. Or actual analog mics, I guess probably would be the better thing. This music goes so well. Tranquility Lane is what you're thinking of. It's webcam on and is holding the phone for 2 hours. What? I don't get what some people are thinking, man. Teaching law on a live stream. I feel like that needs one of those, like, bigger brain images. This is track 21, Death. This is track 22, Life. Yeah, Fallout 3 was one of my first, like, real games as a human being. As like a game player, you know. Up until that point, I had a Wii and I had a PS2, but I didn't really have a PS. No, I had a PS2. It's just I didn't really like play it. You know, it was good, but it wasn't like there's nothing on it that really captured my attention as much as Fallout did. You know. And then Todd Howard came. But before life, what is there? I didn't get a chance to see it yet. We had in high school. The band had I was in the band. We had a electric drum set. I think somebody set it up once. It's cool and all, but you know. I couldn't do it without having to do a whole bunch of shit, but I actually have a whole bunch of stuff installed on my computer. Similar to that. But it's like, you know, not controlled via that. Oh god, I'm out. Oh man, please somebody have some in here. Shit. So an elaborate load balancer? Yeah, I don't really actually think I need it, but like I've been saying, if I have the resources, I may as well optimize the experience just a tiny bit. Oh. Go grab some red belts. I'm probably gonna grab a sweatshirt too because I'm a little chilly. What I'll probably do is grab the red belts, hop back in the train, set it to go where it needs to go, and then go grab a sweatshirt. Although, foolish me, I named it Iron Pickup, like the rest of the Iron Pickup. So how many Iron Pickups am I gonna go to first? Also silly me. I had red belts all the way up top by the base. I should probably make the train go there too. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Ooh. Oh. Let's can't start on curves. Let's see. I'll probably end up tearing all this out at some point, but I have landfill in my car, so I could do this by train. No, don't do that to me. Why is it doing that? What? Please, just make a circle. Add upper base. Okay, I need to go to an iron pickup. Probably the wrong iron pickup, but that's fine. Okay. Okay. Oops. What's going on, Loader? How are you, man? Doing all right, doing all right. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What's going on, Emma? Hey. How are you? You feeling better? You need a buttectomy? You all good? Hot shower and relax it a bit? You don't understand in the slightest? It's not bad. So we have all this ore right here. You can see you can mine it by hand. But I put these miners down on top of it. Put some electricity down. Some belts to take it places. This is just a fancy way of balancing the belts so they're all even. Some arms to put them in chests. And then some arms to put them into a train when it comes up. And then from there, we'll take it via train to another place where we'll smelt it, turn it into items like iron sheets, iron plates, and then those get turned into other items. Not too bad. Who does? I mean, I get it. Most of it. No? Gotta go hook up some electricity. Whoop. Should probably just turn that into a roundabout. Someone mentioned that last time. Don't move. Okay, good. There's no trains there. I get it because I'm weird. Alright. Alright, I see how it is. So I think they should have power up there now. Yep, look at that. I just realized. I think this area might be outside the screenshots that I've been taking, so a time lapse is gonna look like I'm doing nothing. Hey Emma, what's going on? We got the guys that aren't getting any electricity. Only one. Oh, excuse me. Everyone else is getting it. Did they really stick all these in there? That's not, I wouldn't say it's part of a soundtrack. Those are more, I would think they're more sound effects. Just saying hi? Alright. Let's go on, Reptile. Yeah, you got a Shadow. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Clark. They're just like, oh, this is sound. Put it in there. Alright, well this guy's going. Awaiting fresh trains. Wanna go make some more trains? I should make a fucking place to queue up. Hang on. Or not queue, but bypass if I need to. I do that for all. Yeah, this is the tower lobby music. Tenpenny Tower, if you know the game. Play some Corn? No, I don't think that quite matches the feel of the game. Not that this does anymore, but of course I would fucking miss it by. Plus, you know, that's well copywritten. All right. Oh, you're shitting me. All right, there we go. Get some signals. Do I really only have one of these guys? I have two of them. Okay, it's off from now. I need one more. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going for tonight. Nothing too crazy. Shit. Thank you, Shadow. Leave at least a train's length to get out of there, right? Wait, really? Get out of here. Train's length here, train's length here. Yeah, all right, it's signaled. Signaled about as good as we're gonna get, I think. All right, let's see. I can't start on the curve, right? All right. I'll get stuff going. Let's see. Do that. Build a few more of these. One exit worth. Oh, I have some right here. Cool. There we go. Okay. A little clunky, but it'll work. So let's go back and build some trains. Lower base, go. Hey, how's it going, man? I gotta fucking make those roundabouts properly. Instead of them being like fucking giant hex star kind of deals. Trains. Of course, the fucking yellow engines again. Is there another place where I have them queued up? No, they just go straight in, right? Hey, thank you, Zach. Appreciate it, man. Should probably check on the nuclear while we're down here too. We just kind of like abandoned it. While we wait for yellow science, which we haven't started, so. Yeah, we're just out of We're just out of nuke materials. But we're still satisfying everything because we're not building too much. You know, there's no real big strain on the system. Oh. Oh shit, we have a ton of them. Hang on. I have no idea. I mean, you should be able to, but I honestly don't know. Oh, my inventory's full. Shit. Didn't they turn that on like a couple months ago? I gotta wait a minute for them to regen a little bit. In the meantime, we could start them off building. Steel. Huh. That's strange. Is that how they do it? You have to have the link on mobile? Oh, well. You can try that if you're interested in doing it, but... you don't feel like you gotta. B. What did I hit to select that bar up there? What? Go away, bar. E. Yeah, dude, I don't know. They keep changing stuff, which whatever, that's their prerogative, but alright, we gotta just grab a few more of these. We need 10 of these cars. Reminds me of Doom. Thank you for the host, by the way. I actually, Doom was on my perspective list of soundtracks to use with this. The more you know. Oh yeah, sorry, Shadow. It makes a noise. It makes a little chime when it does it, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see how the time lapse comes out. I think maybe next game I start, I'll do it from the start because like I that's what I intended with this one, but I can never get it to work until I like legitimately sat down and like tried to figure it out. Am I out of motors again? Engines? I think they need 20 engines to... But yeah, Doom was on my list of soundtracks to potentially do next. That's a good one. Or New Vegas, I mean. Ah, you're missing the text that says screenshot. I see. Yeah, it definitely makes like a little chiming noise. Right, I don't need this many locomotives. What do I have? 12, so I need 2 more locomotive carriages. Yeah, I hear the lighting in Fallout 4 is a disaster. Yeah, New Vegas is good. I played through it lightly modded right before 4 came out just to get my brain in the Fallout zone. Fallout zone? Yeah, they're good games. I did not crazy mods, but things like there's a giant perk pack that you can get that adds tons of additional perks and stuff like that I thought was really cool. That I you know, stuff like that, cool mods that aren't so much, you know, gameplay breaking or out of lore, but things that make the game a little more in depth, a little more fun. Time, you know. You own 4, but your GPU's dying. Oh, rip. I was able to play 4 with... Oh, shit. Wait, where you going? I didn't take it out of manual. I mean, automatic. It almost ran me over. Yeah, there's something like super wrong with the way these guys are signaling. Why is this red? It should be green. Oh, because it's looking ahead. Fucking 8-year-olds could have figured that out. They switched to a deferred lighting method, so they basically place as many lights as they wish. So if you want any sell them, look, there's lights at the lights they place. It's a clusterfuck of light makers. So they could light things more evenly instead of having more realistic lighting. It does barely qualify, huh? But yeah, I did 4 on a 770 and it went all right. I think I even streamed some of 4 on a 770 and it was going all right. But you know, your mileage may vary. To be honest, I didn't read too much about it yet. The GPU and the CPU thing. Yeah, I got DDR3 as well. Rip the dream. Yeah, I didn't read a whole ton about it. I don't know if I really even have an opinion. You know, I'd have to actually look into like what it is and how it impacts. You know, how it impacts me, if it does at all. Yeah, I was hearing that about the pre-built. It's kind of sad, you know. It's a shame that that's gonna happen, but seems like such a waste. Buy a fucking pre-built because for the GPU, basically, that's way a waste. I don't know what this guy's queuing up. Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do. The level up jingle, music, whatever you want to call it. Well, hopefully the crypto stuff should level out. The advent of GPU resistant crypto strains and a couple other things will hopefully make it so that it's not worthwhile to get a ton of GPUs, you know. Also, from what I hear, Bitcoin's not doing spectacular right now. It's doing good. I mean, you know, it never used to have that kind of money before, but, you know. All right, another 2 trains, and then we're... Track 39, base 2. Binary, base 2. Alright, let's see what happens when they... Open the train. Thank you. Are they all queuing here? Oh, they're all queuing for iron. There's a whole nother fucking iron place to go. Why would you queue there? Huh, I'll have to look at how I... Oh, because there's one queue and then one spot to pick it up. That's why. Alright, I gotta get this guy out of here, but... Alright, so we got... Our iron is hopefully quite good at this point. We have plenty of iron and spots for it to queue up for iron. You'll notice we're not really using much right now because we're not building anything right now. Where's my car? Dude, where is my car? Is that one that I abandoned? No, it's all over here. All over here. I'm like right here. No, I'm over here. See, the question is, why do they not queue here? Do not wreck. Alright, I'd rather wreck that than wreck anything else. I wonder if I can just copy and paste the entire layout. No, I couldn't. Maybe the half of them. So we should have steel, though, no? Alright, let's go figure out why we don't have steel. Oh, thank you, chicken. It finally came through. Why is there an arbitrary restriction? Just a length restriction? I don't know. So that you can't just throw them down right from the beginning. Actually take some, like, planning and thought. Or you can't plan and throw them down at infinite length. I'm sure there's mods that would let you do it, but... Oh. Wait, why are these plates? Oh my god, I turned them into plates and never turned them into steel. No, you only need 2. So look, you can see the stack is 50 right here. If I put one down and I put another one down, it only costs me the entrance and the exit, one each. I never I feel so dumb. I never turn them into steel. They just exist as plates. Oh boy. Oh boy, what a cluster truck that is. All right. Is it? I think it has something to do with the way that it's captured as well. But yes, it does tend to get kind of dark. I don't know why. I didn't change anything. Well, that was the end of Fallout 4. Sorry, 3. Let me see if we can find New Vegas minus the fucking radios. Yeah, here we go. I think the colors are darker. Yeah, I think it has to do with the way it's captured. I mean, my only recourse, I guess, would be to go in and like try and like figure out why and changing all the settings, and I don't think it's really worth messing with that, you know. Hey, how's it going? What's that? Nailonium? How are you? Where did that blueprint go? Here, this one. Oh boy, where do I think I have this much space? I can get rid of those tracks. Oh, it's my fucking fault too. I didn't even think about doing that. I need to make more bot things. What do you call them? Roboports. Oh, look, they're doing. Wait, do I have Roboport coverage? Oh, for some of it. Damn. Fall Tactics. I still haven't finished that. I started it. I feel kind of bad that I never finished it, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know. You know, you've never played it. I played a bit of it. Just enough to like start, I guess. For the Steel soundtrack. Oh, I don't really know that one all that well. You'll have to remind me when the tracks are up again in 2 hours. Tried getting into the old Fallout, we just couldn't do it. Yeah, I've tried a couple times to get into them, and it always seems to fall flat. And I think it's just because I'm expecting like 4 or 3, you know, that kind of combat, but it's not. It's turn-based, which I like turn-based a lot. I have no problem playing a turn-based game. I just haven't sat down and like played it. I know there's been people have asked me to play it, like to stream it, and I genuinely do want to consider doing it. I just need to figure like I gotta get the motivation, you know. Yeah, I've heard that Brotherhood of Steel is not exactly the pinnacle of Fallout games. Yeah, I started playing from 3 as well. I actually played, I think 1 or 2 a long time ago. Like right after I finished 3, I was like, oh, let me go check out the other ones. And I played it, and I was like, I think I got out of the cave, the entrance cave of 1, and was like, never mind. I lost that interest quick. All right, let me make 1 more of these. I never grabbed that sweatshirt, so I'm gonna go do that in a second, right now, and then we'll go back and hopefully build this fucking thing. Oh my god, I can't believe that I didn't think of that. I have not played Arcanum. What I did play, excuse me, a chunk of was Wasteland 2. Excuse me, I played a chunk of that. That was pretty good. I hit a lull, and I kind of put it down, and I never picked it back up. I gotta do that. The other problem is that which isn't a problem to play it, but my YouTube uploads for that are like fragmented. I don't know exactly where I left off, so kind of like not lost, but like if I wanted to catch up on what happened last, I'd have to like do some real digging, you know. At least service this area with these guys like that. I can add power, that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of games that I feel like I should have played or should play. But, you know. There's only so much time for Factorio. I can't really fit any other games in. Could you imagine? Just like, nope. Factorio. I played Mass Effect 1. That's it. I think I might have bought 2 and never played it. And then 3, no way. I never even thought about it. Torment. I've never heard of Torment. Waiting for their bots to do the thing. Look at how close I am to getting mining productivity 6. I don't know what's keeping me from getting it, but I have to go find that one specific science that it's not making. I don't think it's worth it. All right, so I need to do a bit more. Into the bushes. Yeah, I've heard the name Avalon. Visual novel representation of a C RPG. I don't know what the C stands for, but okay. Oh, computer RPG. Gotcha. I guess that makes sense. I don't know, just weird. I'll call tabletop RPGs TRPGs. Alright. While they're setting all this up, what I'll do is route the iron plates into here. I believe it's 1-to-1 iron plate furnaces to steel furnaces, but you want to play Pathfinder? I've never played Pathfinder. I listened to a Pathfinder podcast, though. It sounds pretty crazy. But I want to do Starfinder. Oh. Problem is, I'd be learning from scratch, so I need somebody who's like willing to teach. You know, not teach, but like work with me. Like I said earlier, I was looking for a good Starfinder podcast, and the one I tried was like terrible. I'm not happy about it. I gotta find a better one. Yes. You'd probably want to be DM. See, DMing sounds cool. I could never fucking like write a story. And so then people are like, yeah, all right, so use like, you know, Paizo has their adventure paths for Pathfinder and shit like that, you know, pre-mades, and it's like, all right, that works, except then I need to like imagine like, you know, characters and interactions between characters, and like, you know, one of the things that like GMs do and shit is like weave their own stories in, like, you know, with the characters and all that shit, and like I can't do that. My brain doesn't work that way. So I'm just better off, you know, beating things with a stick in game. Yeah, I'm definitely not strong on like writing stories. Straight dungeon crawl. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. In fact, even in playing, I almost like that idea. But I'm playing in a different game where they're doing some heavy story stuff, and it's cool. I like it, but it's different. What's going on, Raccoon? Not too crazy. I finished up this from that we were working on last time. I added just a little bit of track up here to prepare for getting some of this and maybe exploring up here. I kind of peaked, and this is a fucking ocean. Like a huge fucking ocean. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about that. But I'm going to see up north. I'll play up north. The only reason I peeked over there is because I was testing out the screenshot thing, and I rode the train just straight across, and I eventually ended up in this giant fucking ocean. It was terrible. And then on top of that, I realized that this whole thing down here, which I was going to have be my steel production, I forgot I needed to convert to iron before I go to steel, so I was sending iron up here, which I wanted to be steel, so I have iron being made here, sent over here, being turned into steel here, hopefully, and then being sent up. A dungeon with a very low ceiling. I'm not Joel, so that might be why. Fair warning on that one. No, thank you, dude. All right, Clark. Catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. I did. Is that on? I didn't want it to be on, to be honest. And now we gotta go see. I appreciate all the bits and all that, but I don't want it to be a competition. No, it looks like it's off from my end. You know what I mean? Like I genuinely do appreciate that people are, you know, taking time and money out of their day to help me out a bit, but like I don't want to be like, yeah, look, this guy donated 100 bits. Can you beat that? Like, no thanks. From what I read in the email, if you have bits, the pinned bit donation at the top already, it automatically turns into the new one. And if you have it off, it doesn't turn on. I believe is what the email said. So it shouldn't show a change for me. They're also doing this new Clips Champion. I'm not sure what that's about. Is it like... I wore through my pick. I may have dropped a few frames just because I opened up my stream. It looks like it's stabled out. No, I'm definitely dropping frames. Good. I'm glad. I mean, I get it. Monetizing Twitch is a smart move for them. It's just, I think it depends on how they do it. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be a little more seamless, A, and B, it should be a lot more voluntary, you know? It shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, we're monetizing this, you know? But... yeah, Nick, that's definitely what people are turning it into. It's not even, that's not even Twitch doing that stuff. It's like people are telling other people to do that. No, dude, I wasn't inferring that you were. I was just saying that the idea of having a leaderboard for bits, I don't like that idea. That's not how I feel I want to run my stream, you know? The option's there if people want to do it, but I'm not actively encouraging it, you know? There are people who have, you know, the alerts, which is fine, but then there's people who put like most recent bit donator and top bit donator or even better, biggest D or whatever they want, you know, freaking you know, like oh god, I don't know, that to me is going too far personally. I think you can show appreciation for somebody, you know, helping you out and giving you some donations without turning it into a competition, without, you know, making people say, "Oh, I wish I could do that. Everyone else is." You know what I mean? That I feel is a little too far. Biggest vapor, biggest vape cloud. Yeah, can you do any vape tricks? I'm super chill. I mean, I try and be chill, you know? Some days you come home from work, every day you come home from work, and, you know, just chill, relax. You know, you don't gotta do anything crazy. You don't gotta sit here yelling about, you know, hype team, squad, whatever you want to do, you know? I don't need that. I'm lucky if I wake up in the morning and I'm not like deadly tired, you know. I don't need to yell about hype squads. Turning acts of kindness into a competition. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. And then again, there's people are you know, people are trying to make this their jobs, you know. Do I blame them for doing that? No, not at all. I mean, that's how they want to run their stream, but that's not how I want to run my stream. A dancing hot dog, no. I mean, am I fortunate enough that I have a, you know, a job and I can you know, a nice job and I can afford to stream recreationally instead of for money? Maybe, but you know, everyone who's out here streaming for money, you know, streaming's not an old profession, you know, it's a relatively new one, so, you know, I don't know. Did you, Zach? I'd have to look in my inventory. Are other people allowed to see other people's inventories? I sound similar. I get hosted by Joel occasionally. I'm one of Vinny's mods, a couple other people in the community's mods. I'm just here. Just chilling. Yeah, that is his job. It didn't used to be, but it is now. There was a time when he was working a couple different jobs, or not a couple different. I mean, over the years, I think he had a few different jobs. No, don't confuse people, Dr. Nick. Nuts and bolts hot dog or what? What class is that? I really only play like 1-2 classes at most. You're conflicted because on one hand, models like this allow shows and content that wouldn't exist otherwise. On the other hand, you don't like that it's centered around driving contributions. Yeah, it's a fine line. It's a fine line, dude. It's a multi-class, okay. I mean, at what point, you know, is it too much? At what point does it stop turning you, start turning you into a different kind of person, you know? How many people have gotten a taste of donations and cranked their streams to 11, you know? Like, I don't know. Maybe this is my stream cranked to 11. Who knows? You know, like, I don't know. I mean, it turns out one of the biggest confusions ever. Oh, well. Yeah, this is a generous host of Joel's, not actually Joel. Although I can do the Kermit voice pretty well if I do say so myself. I don't think this is my 11. I'm purposely not being excited. Not I'm not being excited, but not hyping, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just feel like I don't need the hype to have a good time, you know? I'm just playing video games, having fun. If Factorio came to Switch, probably stream. I don't think the Switch could even handle Factorio. I mean, the biggest bottleneck is like I think CPU cache. So I'm pretty sure the Switch isn't like rolling in that. Yo. That doesn't really work because, like, that's kind of how, his name is pronounced, no? Yeah, the bots are pretty slow. Switch is a very strong console, competes with PC, plays Doom. Yeah, huh? I got some bad news for you, buddy. While the Switch plays Doom, I wouldn't say it competes with the PC. Yeah. I think the only thing the Switch has going for it is Nintendo games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine many third-party games being pushed out. I mean, obviously Doom was, but like, and LA Noire, but I don't. How many other games? You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong because obviously other games have come out. But one thing I was not happy with is the lack of like new games. It's how much is the what's I wish someone would find the ratio of like re-released games to new games on that thing. I can only think of like 10 or 15 new games. Mario and Rabbids, Snake Pass, Super Mario Land Odyssey. What? Oh. Odyssey? Oh, shit. That's not where I want to be. Alright, Zach. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll catch you later. The Wii U blew chunks, so it's okay to re-release games? Yes. But, I mean, people are like, oh, it's outselling the Wii U. It's like, alright. the thing fucking almost outsold itself. Like, I don't know. Salt. I know everyone wants to listen. Oh, shit. That's not what I want to do. Everyone wants to listen to my salt. That's you know. Am I really one off? Oh, son of a bitch. Getting Switch for 2 reasons: Zelda and Ace Attorney. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're into Mario, the Mario Odyssey was very good. If not, then I mean, yeah, you don't really have a ton of options worth of games there. You're not into Mario, yeah. Well, then you're kind of limited on what games you got. If you said you never played LA Noire, right? I mean, that might be worth it. It might be worth it for Switch if you never played it. Underground. You have it on PC? Okay, then never mind. I don't think it's worth rebuying. New Bayonetta. I've never played Bayonetta. All I know is hair and latex suit. Is that about right? In inverse proportion. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it looks like it's an alright game, but I don't. Beats me. What do I know? Now I gotta give those guys some inserters because the yeah, I've never played Ace Attorney. I don't really not sure what it's about. I mean, obviously, it's about being an attorney, I guess, but you're an attorney for eternity. Oh man, was that my 6-6 splitter that I erased? Son of a bitch. It's a visual novel and a puzzle game. I don't know. I'd have to play it, to be honest. I don't know if I like it, if I would like it or not. There we go. You need to know Japanese law? What? Why would they make a game so, like, inaccessible? What's the splitter? So, a splitter is going to be these guys. It basically just takes 1 and goes to 2. I actually meant a 6-6 balancer. So, this guy right here, basically what it does is any input across the bottom here, no matter where it enters, will equally distribute amongst the top. So if you have 5 items enter on this conveyor here and 1 enter here, each of these 6 outputs should get 1 item. Well, all right. If you have 6 items enter on this right-hand side, each of the outputs should get 1 item. When you start mixing like 5 and 1s, that doesn't work. It doesn't balance quite the same way. A very loose interpretation of American law by Japanese people. What? Oh god. Yeah, I'll stick to Nokia Literature Club. Did I not just make the fucking 6x6 balancer? Oh, I took it out of the inventory, that's why. It's not law, it's yelling and then rigged court. And then the defense lawyer never loses. You can't break the law in Nokia Literature law, no. It's a hard fast law. You can't law on me. The hell is this shit? One of these times, excuse me, we'll get this stuff to go where it needs to go. Because I got to start making science. More science. Weird science. You need criminal law to play Nokia Literature Club? I heard that was free. However, I'm kind of scared to even, like, consider looking at it. Definitely wouldn't stream it. There's no way I could. You pulled your guitar after it sat for 10 years. You tuned it to how it should be, but it doesn't sound right. Does it need to restretch a bit, maybe? Could maybe the strings be in there for so long they need to be restretched? Or maybe the actual neck needs to be stretched. I don't know. Nochi gratis a tour. Oh, grits a tour. There's one scene? I don't know. From what I hear, the whole thing is just uncomfortable. Alright, so let's see. What's the next flavored signs? Signs packs 3. Give me 1 second while I pull up the calculator again. I'm really liking using the calculator to oh boy, to plan my base. Gnocchi? It's not Nochi? That beats me, yeah. That almost sounded like... That almost sounds like, what's it called? Billy Noir with the piano spite hits. Alright. Oh my god, just get in my inventory. What's going on, 101? How are you? Oh, why is this empty? Did we run out of... Please don't tell me we ran out of... oil. How's that even possible? What's going on, cool, man? What's this? What? That is greater than 15K. Did I choose the wrong? Light oil. All right, somebody. Oh, it just doesn't have regular power. Fucking moron. What moron started this game? No, I'm playing with passive mods. Oh, I like Penn Island, dude. They always have my favorite pens in stock. You made a similar joke. A similar joke. Let's not get too carried away. Ooh. Man, I'm tired. Holy cow. Was it 7:40? All right. Make sure I stop at 9, guys. I gotta actually like get some real sleep. Nine a.m. Oh God, no. No. You go to bed at 6. I wake up at 6, so I kind of can't go to bed at 6. As much as I would like to. East Coast is Beast Coast. Oh, 6 p.m. Ew. Wait, where are you at? It's not 6 p.m. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess it still isn't 6 p.m. in some parts of America. It's 12:41, maybe for you. Oh, I meant to go get these fucking... Yeah, it's 7:41 for me. You're on the West Coast, so you got 2 more hours, alright. Whoa, I did not mean to just pick up 1,000 dissemblers. Please do not. Do not do. Oh my God, I'm walking around with 1,000 assemblers in your pocket. Is that an assembler in your pocket? You're just happy to see me. All right. I'm out of inserters too. What the? How much trial and ever have I gone through? Oh, a ton. It's still going on. I won't admit that I know how to play this game well yet. I mean, everything is laying stuff out is still trial and error. I mean, I don't. Not that I don't like to look at other people's blueprints, but I purposely don't look up like the most optimal layouts for things, you know? I kind of just want to let it be whatever it comes out as, you know? Yeah, you can't do that. You just gotta play. Which sounds tough, and it is tough, but that's what you gotta do. It's always the same. I mean, there's some good mods out there if you haven't explored them. Things to make gameplay different and stuff like that, you know? It's all the same, only the names have changed. Try the achievements. You could try playing with biters on. You could be more efficient. That's not the way you work. Yeah, oh. Ooh, excuse me. You can't entertain everyone forever, so. I mean, I haven't even started using like beacons. How many designs could I do differently by using beacons and stuff like that, you know? So I got some good gameplay left if I really want to dig deep and search, you know? 300 hours for 20 bucks? Hell yeah. You can pay 20 bucks going to the movies to see a 2-hour movie, so. They make raiders invisible, sir. Is that like the super challenge mod? Can't see your enemy. Give me 1 second. Back. They're supposed to be ponies. Huh. Can't help you there, dude. Movies of bed priced entertainment value. Yeah. It's a shame. If you go into your game and go to options and graphics, there is a, where is it? Sprite resolution. Make sure that's set to high if you want nicer graphics. I believe they have a couple different graphical options. I think by default they're not cranked, if I remember correctly, so you may need to look into that. Alright, let me see. Let me move this first off. You don't watch the movies, you just like the popcorn. Guess there's no real reason for that to be up there, right? So the ratio is 3 to 4 on this. Which is a weird ratio, but it could be stuttering a bit. Sometimes I drop frames because the internet sucks here. Occasionally, you can see it takes screenshots for me automatically. I have a script doing that. That could also potentially be what you're seeing. It was on normal. Cool, dude. Yeah, just be warned that eats your VRAM. Like, genuinely eats your VRAM. So be ready to have a good have a good amount of VRAM. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it more than that. You know. $11 GB of VRAM. Oh boy. Nice. I think I have 4. Rip. I should have went for one of those fucking 8 GB 1080s. I feel stupid not going for one. But man, the price difference was like and it wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't even anything to do with like the GPUs being expensive. It was just that they were new. It was, the 1080s were new. Two gigs. Well, I mean, you could still do stuff on 2 gigs. I mean, let me put it in perspective. I was doing 2 770s, each with 4 gigs, and that doesn't stack. It stays at 4 gigs. Even though there's technically 8 gigs in there, it doesn't stack. But those 2 770s, what was I gonna say? No, I had to have the same amount of RAM as this computer does. Is that sad? I kind of... I don't know if that's gonna be enough throughput. We'll have to see. I think it should be. Wait a second. Oh yeah, no, that's what I want. No, stop it. Oh my god, look at my power. Wow, what's going on with my power? What the fuck? Rip machinery, man. What the fuck is going on? Hey, there's nukes going again. Yeah, dude, the fucking crypto shit's ruining computers right now. It's just a shame, like... How many people are fucking ruining GPUs to mine, what, a couple $100 maybe? Like, is it really even that profitable anymore? I feel like everyone's doing it. How is it profitable? I don't know. I have someone who I talked to. I think he said he gets like $50 a week or something out of it. It's like, what? How's it even worth it? What's the return on your return on investment? Like your payoff, the break even time. You know what I mean? That's like crazy. Why is there no coal here? That's what I want to know. What happened to my coal train? Of course, the arms can't do anything because they don't have any. We'll fix this. Hold up. Sulfuric acid. Yeah. Keep this. Keep those plates. Your cloud. What if you offload your computing to the cloud, your GPU to the cloud? Yeah, dude, the GPUs have been short supply. Not short supply, just expensive. Expensive supply. Excuse me. Let's see, hopefully this starts cooking some. Yeah, we're getting some power back. Let's see the graphs. There we go. Do you make a couple bucks a day, really? But still. Yeah, I keep dropping frames. There's nothing really I could do about it. I already reset my router twice today. Not really satisfying the needs here. Yeah, we're talking about Bitcoin. $90. Yeah, but that was a few months earlier. The climate was completely different, though. It was still rising. You know what I mean? Now it's like petering out. All right, we're slowly getting more satisfaction as this warms up. Hopefully Yeah, we got some coal coming in. It should kick itself back up. Let's see, these guys start slowly starting to come back online as coal gets to them. $10.50, yeah. 1050 will do you good for most things. I think 1050s are great for budget builds or low power builds. You can still do 1080p gaming pretty easily on them. Why does something attack me? So I'm doing a rail world, which has biter expansion off by default, but on top of that, I added that they're passive. So they will attack me if I hurt any of them, but until then, they're passive. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm doing a big rail world with train tracks all over the place, and to be able to defend this would be a bit insane. But you can see there's still a whole bunch there. They're just not. They're just passive. All right, catch you later, chicken. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate the resub. But yeah, so that's why it's just the way I'm playing. I kind of want to just like make stuff and have fun. You know what I mean? As opposed to, the long defense grind and stuff like that. So. Oh shit, I gotta put the rest of those in there. That's what I should have done from the start, because they don't need Do I not have fuel going to this? I could have sworn I did. Alright, it's turned into like rocket fuel or some shit. I could have sworn that I had like legit fuel source going into that, but I guess not. We'll see, Sarah. Maybe one day. Nuka-Cola quantum computing. Let's put that in there. Boy, I'm just about ready for bed. Holy shit. I'll tell you what. I left my car down there. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's a weird market, man. It surged and it dipped, and I'm hoping that again it levels out and people stop being like, "Oh, that sounds cool," or "Oh, there's lots of money in it." They're just like, "Oh, yeah, there's some more money, but we don't really need it." All right, I need to. I need to make stack inserters because this is being bottlenecked by my stupid design. I need to fix with inserters. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm cheating. Sorry. I had a ton of stuff in that car. only a few seconds. Don't worry about it. Twitch accepts Bitcoin donations? Why would you even do that? Why would you not just donate directly to whoever's... I guess if they don't have a wallet. I came here to get circuits. Rip. Yeah, I don't think it's a perfect system. I don't think I would long term put money into it. I don't know. Would I if I had known, would I have rode the wave? Sure, but I don't think I would like leave money in there, you know. All right, let me rephrase that. I don't think I'd leave money I expected to get back in there. Where did all that copper wire go? I don't know. Is this my inventory? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't again hedge my bets long term on it. I would put money in there as maybe an investment just to see where it goes, but I wouldn't count that as money that I had in my spending, you know. What kind of music do I listen to? I like usually classic rock. But you know, 60s, 70s, 80s, all good stuff in there. It really depends on who it is and what they're playing, you know. That stupid cargo, I left it somewhere. I don't think they're going to crash that fast. I think they might crash, but I don't think they're going to crash that far that fast. But we'll see. You saw the Who in 5th grade. Nice, man. I haven't seen too many people. I saw some Billy Joel. I saw Fleetwood Mac. I'm not super into concerts. You know, I don't mind them, but I'm not like, you know, there are people who go to concerts like every other week and stuff. That's not me. I'm okay without doing that. Rip frames again? Yeah. Sorry. I can't do anything. I already, like I said, I already reset my router twice already today. That's just the internet that I'm paying money for out of my pocket. I'm not dropping any frames right now, though. You shouldn't be seeing anything right now. You seeing stuff now? Because it's telling me I'm pretty stable right now. Right now it's normal. Okay. Yeah. I honestly don't have a good eye on the meter that tells me what's up. So unfortunately, I can't do too much to monitor it besides listen to what you guys are saying. It fixes whenever I check. I should just not look away from that window. I mean, I guess in theory I could play through the OBS meter, the panel, like my preview. Your download's 1.5. My download's about 30, but my up's only about 5. For comparison, when I lived with my parents, my down was like 50 or 30. So rip the dream. Left my car up there. I'm not saturating these belts enough to reach the bottom, which is kind of sad, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Get another train over here and unload and see what we could do. Maybe just shore it up a bit. No point in doing that, man. Oh, yeah, I can see him dropping now. Rip in peace. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. The only thing I can do is stop streaming. That's it, you know? Yeah, I don't really have a solution, unfortunately. Fix it itself. Yeah, I can see it tanking right now. What software? OBS. No, I believe OBS has the audio before the video. Not before the video, but the way it packages it, it sends it up. So it what do you call it? It should go through a little more flawlessly. But I mean, I can see it throttling. My upload that OBS is reporting to me just drops. I can see it. Yeah, OBS says it's dropping frames, but it's. Let me put it this way: I've tortured this computer a shit ton more than this, and OBS always ran fine. So I can't imagine that it's OBS. I can't imagine it's OBS and the game's still running at 60 FPS. You know. Not to mention, like doing a speed test when this happens shows that the speed just shits itself. Yeah, I'm running Ethernet to my router. I'm actually running Ethernet to a switch and then into the modem. Yeah, it's a switch router combo, but yeah. But even when I get rid of the switch router combo and go straight into the modem, it still does it. It's the internet here. It's not. I kind of that's the way it is. You know, I don't have any other recourse. I wish I did, but I don't. No, I am running Ethernet LAN. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, but I'm not running wireless at all. I mean, I am running wireless, but it's not. The stream isn't hitting it. You know, I'm running wireless like my phone. You know. Another thing I could do potentially is to get this guy involved. What if I did this? Hold up. No, Ethernet's not wireless. Ethernet, like Cat 5 is Ethernet. Oh, shit. You know, I'm definitely 100% using a wired connection. see. All right. That should do it a little bit more effectively. You know, no, dude, you're not an idiot. It's all right. It's super. There's so many fucking terms, dude. So it's understandable. I'm cool. Yeah. Finally made it. I'm cool. It's 2:20 a.m. It's all good, dude. It happens. You just took painkillers? You're trying to fall asleep? Alright, well. Relax, lay down. Grab some sleep. You can let us know how your bruise looks tomorrow. What am I building? Ah. How's it going, Catalyst? Need more gears. More gears. At this point, I really should have something making these, but I'm not actually making red circuits up top yet. Soon. Soon, TM. Alright. How many is that now? I have 28. Alright. That should be enough to... No, I don't think that's enough. Shit. Green circuits, green circuits. All right. Let's go finish off a little bit more of this, and then we'll go put those up there. So hopefully we can have a little bit more of an even flow. All right, cool. What time is it? 8:30. I have not played Quantum Break. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. All right. Yeah, no, I've never heard of it. All right. So that's going as fast as it really possibly can go for now. Go check on these furnaces making steel. Steel guys out electricity. Why these guys don't have a... What? Amazing concept of bad execution now. It's a bit of a bummer. No, I don't think it did. All right. All right, I gotta be honest. I'm actually feeling pretty tired. These guys are making something. Okay, so let's do this. This is step one. to getting the next science done. But anyway, seeing as I'm pretty tired and I'm dropping frames, I think it's worth probably getting out of here. How's it working out? It was tough to configure, man. Oh boy, let me tell you. I changed this screenshots folder, and that was a big mistake. I could never find where it saved, if it saved. I eventually uninstalled it and reinstalled it and left it alone and found the folder it saves to. But it's super easy. You can do positions or you can do players. So you can enable a screenshot on the player. You can specify the width and the height and the zoom level. Zoom level, I believe, is the current zoom level you see. What I'm doing is I have this as a home position set 0.01, which is pretty high up, doing a 3 times 1920 by 1080, so scaled up by 3, and a little off of the center, and it ends up looking. Give me a second, I can pull it up. Let's see, Blender, Factorio, script output, CTLM, temporary position, home. So if I do this, should be able to see the most recent one we took. So if you actually zoom in, it actually looks pretty shitty, but you know, at the proper zoom level, which would be about here, you can see most of my base. You'll be able to see the little sliver I added on here. All this, you'll see this happen. This was a brand new today. But you know, you don't have to do this. You could do, you know, a higher resolution one. I tried to do an 8K snapshot and it didn't work, but you can do, it's flexible, you know. And you can do 1920 by 1080 at this height, and it'll probably all look perfectly fine. You know what I mean? But just for my purposes, I went a little higher than 1920 by 1080, and then I'm gonna scale it back down to 1920 by 1080, hopefully gaining a little bit of quality because of the higher save, you know, looking deal. But that's kind of what it is in a nutshell. And if I back through them, you could probably see stuff being made. Yeah, like you can see right here. I went back to picture 1. It's not there. Oh, and then if I go, yeah, you can see. Watch the smoke down here. You can see the smoke moving around. But yeah, that's when I loaded into the game and when I ended the game. Loaded in, ended. Loaded in, ended. So things to look out for are the train that we put in here, this area, this sliver right here, the number of trains over here. That all changes. So interesting. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna try and make a time lapse, see how it goes. I only got 38 pictures, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I may have to up the amount of pictures taken, or you know, I don't know. Next time, or maybe do it as a time lapse of multiple playthroughs. You know, because that was 3 hours got me about 30 seconds worth of, or 1 second worth of time lapse. I don't know. It depends on what frame rate you do time lapse. There's a lot of fucking math that goes into it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna save and get out of here. Thank you guys for coming to watch. Hopefully I see some of you guys again soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, depending on what I'm doing. Let's see. BK is doing Super Mario World. Rev is doing Subnautica. Norix is doing Subnautica. Will is doing Factorio. If you don't have enough Factorio in your life, go check his channel out. Is it Colonel Will? Colonel Will, I guess. COLONELWILL. Go check him out. He does big basses, not like my little tiny puny ones. So yeah, you guys have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later.